Good morning, everyone, and good evening if it's the evening where you are. This is Cyril Gupta, and we are just about to start the webinar. Thank you for attending the show this evening. Here I am in Dubai today. It's about 4 a.m. in the morning. Let's do a little customary round of introductions. I see some people already telling me where they're from, which is appreciated. We got Terry from Vancouver, Canada. We got Sharon from Wichita, Kansas. So everyone here, thanks again for joining this webinar. We'll be talking about an all new product and of course an all new opportunity that this product unlocks. We'll go into a little bit details of how this product can unlock a very, very profitable new income stream for you. And we'll talk about how to best capitalize on that. So we'll get there. Let's get to know each other. Thanks again for anyone who's attending the webinar, and feel free to drop me a little bit info about yourself, where you're from, what time it is right now, where you are. It's a little bit of an interesting day for me. I will need you to be a little patient with the webinar today because I have an ongoing episode of bronchitis. And if you know what it is, it can cause some coughing and breathlessness, and I will try to minimize it. I have medicated to the best of the capacity. Mike says you're echoing. Mike, it's likely your speakers. Anyone else, can you hear me clearly? Just confirm that you can hear me clearly. We've got Ken Sapp from Dublin, California. Hey, Ken Sapp. Dublin's a beautiful city in Ireland too, I believe. Wow, I didn't know there was a Dublin in California. Debbie is here. Hi, Debbie. I'm excited to learn this. Well, good to see you here, Debbie, from Utah. Terry, you cannot hear me? Well, Terry, I think most people can hear me. And I think you need to probably check your speakers. Check your speakers, Terry. Sharon, hey, Sharon, welcome to the webinar again. Yeah, Ken says, I've got bronchitis for years. I know what you're saying, Ken. Then you know what it is, right? So when you have the episode, it's a little bit tough. All right, so we got some like five people introducing themselves, but there are like 40 people in this webinar. So I'm hoping to hear a lot more from everybody else. Are you paying attention, guys? We got William Hoppy from Kennewick WA. Hey, William. Awesome. So the topic of the webinar today is to create high quality product videos with AI with point and click ease. So we're going to build some context why this product is needed. We're going to build some context about how you can be the best guy to utilize this and how it makes things easy. Like it's going to change something that required a lot of effort earlier, and today this is so much easier using AI. So again, guys, I know a lot of us are always thinking in the back of the head, how will AI transform the world? And will it change my business? Will it change my business and my work in a manner where I may not be able to do it the way I can? I can do it now. Well, the good answer is it will change your business, and you will not be able to do the business the way you're doing it now, but you will be actually able to do better if you use AI in every single workflow that you possibly can. So I'm doing it in my business. I'm looking at AI and seeing how we can incorporate it in all the different things we do. And it's helped me over the last few years, over the last couple of years to be exact. And I can see it taking more and more important role, in even more important role going ahead. So you'll be able to do a lot more. And I've been making tools to help people do a lot more in their own realms, in their own specific, specialties. So this is another one of these tools today. We got Glenn here. Glenn, thanks for confirming that sound and video are okay. We got Jerome from Maryland, Tony from Indianapolis. All right, Teddy, good to know that the audio is working now. And Macrist, all systems are go. Perfect. So let's do this. So today, we're going to talk about Vidicom. It's an all-new app that I have created for this purpose. And the webinar today is going to be a little bit shorter than the usual webinars. I've had webinars which went on to 3 hours and more, but today I'm going to do a little bit of a sort of shorter session because I want to limit my time so that I can speak properly. And we'll try to maximize the value in the time we have. So the first promise on this webinar today is that I will show you a way to create high quality product videos with AI with point and click ease. And this is targeted at all the e-com people out there, people who are either e-com sellers themselves or who work with e-com sellers, right? So we'll do a little survey of that. And I'll show you how to launch a highly profitable video creation service with zero editing skills, no equipment, and automated fulfillment. Yeah. So this is quite a calling, right? It's quite a lot of things to do, and we can all do it through AI. So I'll show you how to do that. And most of all, I'm going to show you how to turn just a link into a profit boosting video. So in the past, if you needed to create a video, you need to assemble it, right? But now you can just give it a link. You can just give AI a link and you can have a very good high quality video as a result. So we'll see how to do that. So if you're all excited, let's go for it and check out the next slide. So again, guys, I'm here. I'm showing up on time, and it's my commitment to you for the next couple of hours, whatever time the webinar lasts. I'm going to do my best to give you the maximum value. Now, in turn from you, I need a commitment. I need your focus so that you can derive the maximum value out of the webinar, so that you can walk away with the most amount of learning and you can walk away with the most amount of insight that will help you in your own business. So it's time to focus. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, or whatever you like to drink, juice or whatever, and let's get into the webinar. So first thing, I know a lot of you might already be my buyers in some fashion because I do have a lot of products, and I know some of you are new. So let's do a couple of round of surveys just to get to know each other. Very quick question. How many of you have a product from me from before? If you got a product from me from earlier, drop one in the comments. And if you never have my product, if you didn't have my product ever before, you're new to me, new to my business, drop a two in the comments. Wow, that's a lot of ones. Only one, two. Ravi Kumar is new to my business. Ravi Kumar is my new customer, but everybody else, hopefully my new customer, but everybody else has got a product from me. Vincent is another new customer. Ken. So I think most of you have a product from me, and some of you don't have one yet. Well, maybe that will change today. So I'm the founder of Technic Force. We make software for internet marketers. I do have a lot of products, about 44 of them, and all of them are well appreciated. If you look for my business online, you will see that the products are very well rated, and I've got over 120,000 users of them, 120,000 users across all my products. So that's a pretty big number too. So today I'm going to show you how to build a profitable recurring service business, right? That's the purpose of this call. If you are an e-com seller, you can use this product and use this, technology for yourself. But I know a lot of you are not or may not be e-com sellers, and you would want to provide this as a service. So for those guys, I'm going to show you how to do that at scale. I'm going to show you how to exploit the massive content gap, and I will share a couple of strategies that will help you get into the market. So another quick survey. If you are an e-com seller, write seller in chat. And if you are a service provider, write agency in the chat. Let me just get a sense of the room so that I can try to tailor my chat, tailor my talk around the audience. So if you're an e-com seller, put seller in the chat. And if you are an agency or want to be an agency or a solo provider, whatever, I'm just going to categorize it all in agency. Put agency in the chat. So we got Terry. Terry is a seller. Good to see you here, Terry. We got Rusty, agency. Ken is agency. Craig, agency. Golem, agency. Michelle, agency. So I see a lot of agencies. Zeromi does both though. So Ted, agency. So I think about 80% of the room is agencies and maybe 20% sellers. Yeah, it's pretty likely. So I will try to tailor my talk to 80% agency orientation and 20% seller orientation, right? So R is talking about, can I use this for real estate? It's actually possible. I've made this focused on e-com, but real estate might be possible. So we'll figure that out as we go along. Let me just get this out of the way. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so now this is not a survey. This is trying to build an understanding of the market size. So how many e-com stores are out there in the world? Now we've got all these wonderful platforms, right? Everybody's a big fan of Shopify. It's the world's leading e-com platform, and It's got a lot of customers. I will tell you in a moment how many e-com stores are there, and there are too many. Like Terry says, there are too many, and maybe they're never enough because e-com is growing big time online. Everybody is buying and selling everything online. You can't think of a single thing that is not primarily sold online, right? Whether it's big ticket, whether it's small ticket, whether it's a commodity, uh, or a consumable, anything that you can imagine, anything that you can talk about is being sold online. And it's got specialized platforms. Shopify is very generalist, but they've got like, millions of stores, millions. We got Etsy, which is a very good platform for handmade products. We got Amazon, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, Wix, Squarespace, and of course my own shop funnels. So there are a lot of different platforms and even a bigger number of websites hosted on those platforms. Just Shopify, only Shopify has 6.9 million live stores. That's right. 6.9 million is a huge number. And just one platform out of those has 6.9 million live stores. People are paying a bunch of money for this because Shopify is also a pretty expensive solution. It's not cheap. So if anyone has a Shopify store, they're already spending a lot of money, right? And there are 32 million online stores and counting. And Jeremy says it's a good observation that only 10% are making money. But Jeremy, 10% of 32 million is about 3.2 million. So it's quite a big number. It's a huge number, right? And then we've got those massive marketplaces, massive marketplaces like WooCommerce, sorry, like Amazon, like Etsy, like eBay, right? Don't forget eBay, and so many more, right? All the marketplaces that allow people to list products, whether new or secondhand, they're also counting in our business, in our target market. So we have literally millions of customers, at least 32 million or more, definitely more, I would say. Poshmark, yeah, that's a good one. Uh, okay, so I see the slides are not changing because I'm changing it on my computer, and I clicked in the wrong window. Sorry about that. So yeah, very quickly, how many e-com stores are there? A lot of them: Shopify, Etsy, Amazon, WooCommerce. These are all the platforms, and just Shopify has 6.9 million stores. That's what I wanted to show you. And total e-com stores online, 32 million and counting. Thanks for pointing out, Swati, that slides were not changing. They were changing on my other screen, which I was focused on. So I'm glad we sorted it out pretty fast. Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, lots of platforms, lots of different e-com shops out there, 32 million, and only 10% are making money. So there's a reason why more stores are not making money. I would say a large part of it is traffic, but the second most important part of it is the offer, right? Is the offer compelling enough, and is the offer presented in a way that makes people want to buy? That's also very important, right? So we can't solve every problem with one tool, right? We can't solve traffic and everything else, but today we are going to solve one problem out of these which will help people sell more. So that's something that Jerome identified, that 10% of the stores are making money. So there's a lot of pressure on everyone to try and make more money from their stores, and people are definitely interested. People who are spending money on the store, people who've done the listings, they've got a product, they've got inventory, they all want to sell more. Everybody wants to sell more, right? Sellers are competing aggressively for shoppers, right? So I imagine the e-com world as a busy bazaar, with a lot of sellers, a lot of stands, all selling different kind of products. So you can visualize this bazaar. It's got like vegetables, it's got fruits, it's got flowers, it's got clothes, apparel, everything that you can imagine, right? So people walk into the bazaar and everybody is competing, everybody wants to sell their product, right? And who gets to sell? Well, not everyone. The only person who's got an edge, right? Somebody who can make people come to the stand and then has a pitch that works, right? Has a pitch that makes them want to look at the product, has, why makes them want to purchase, especially in the e-com world, right? Because most of the buyers who come to your website could be discovering your products through ads, right? Don't forget about the ads. People who sell a lot of products on e-com are driving customers through online advertising. That's cash first. You're spending money first, even before you make the sale. So the pressure is even higher. right? The pressure to convert customers, the pressure to make that sale is even higher. So you're doing this cash first exercise where you're sending people money to send you traffic. When I say people, I mean all the platforms like Meta and Instagram. So the pressure to convert people is very high. Every seller wants to have an edge. And I would say in the world today, in the e-com world today, video is the edge, right? And I will tell you a little story about what I'm talking about. This is from my own shopping experience, right? This is from my own shopping experience. So whenever I want to buy someone, I go to something, sorry, I go to Amazon, I go to eBay, or I go to any of the other websites that sell the particular product. And usually I found myself the first thing I was looking for on the listings was videos, right? So when I go to Amazon, the first thing I wanted to check out was the video and see what the product was about. And many times I found in myself that if I didn't see a product, if I didn't see a product video, I was getting irritated because then I had to go and read the specifications, read the details with a lot more focus, try to figure out if the product is still, working for me. Videos just clinched the deal many, many times. So if a product has a video, I would watch it and I would say, hey, this is cool. Let me just grab it right then. So videos can help the conversions quite a lot if you've got a video on the listing page. And I got the idea to build this product when I saw some really good products that didn't have a video that I could watch. And it kind of irritated me and it made me understand, it made me feel that this guy could be making a lot more sale if he just had a nice video on the listing page. And I thought, what if I can solve the problem for him? Wouldn't there be a demand for such a product? And that's how the idea of Vidicom was born, because it was from an experience that I had myself. So anyone here uh, who's watching videos on the listing page, if you like to, if you also like me, when you go to a sales listing on a video, an e-com sales listing, you try to see if there's a video and you want to watch that video. If you've ever has seen that behavior in yourself, drop me a yes in the chat, right? So if you've been watching a lot of ecom videos and you want to watch ecom videos before you make a purchase, you want to see, give me a yes in chat if you've also got the same behavior. So we got Craig, Terry, Debbie. So yeah, I think a lot of us have the same thing. We want to see the product visually. We want to see something more about it, unless we know the product, right? So if you know the product, we trust the brand. We don't need to see the video. Then, if you're buying, let's say, a USB disk or something, and we just know the product, we don't need to watch a video. But when it's something experiential, right? Something that people could come to using an ad, we would want to watch a video. So this is something which is very, very common, and it's still quite lacking because when you think about it, not all product listings have videos. And I did a survey, not really a survey, I did some research. I went to a lot of product pages and I tried to see how many product pages have a video listing on them, and I'm shocked. Only about 20% plus, like 25% of them had a listing page, and even less than that in some categories. So this is like a huge open market waiting for you. Now there are some proper research is done on this. So studies which were conducted, of course, by research organizations have shown that if you've got a video on your listing, it can boost conversions by up to 80%. Up to 80%. Now think about that number. Let's say if an e-com seller is spending $1,000 on ads per month, and he's doing a double conversion. Let's say he's getting $2,000 by paying $1,000 to Facebook. He's making sales of a digital product worth $2,000. So that's about $1,000 in profit. Now, if he didn't have a video, he would have that number that which he has now. But let's say he puts a nice video on the sales page on the listing, and now his conversions boost by, let's say, 60%. That's 600 more dollars. So $1,600 instead of $1,000 in profit from that single product, right? So that's an example. You can't let go of such a strong advantage, right? So every single product should have a video. Plus it reduces returns, right? So it's not just about more conversions. It's also about reducing returns. Why? Because people, when they see a video, they already imagine, or I would say they experience the emotion of owning the product, how they feel using it, or what are the benefits of the product. It's more concrete in their head, right? So that reduces returns too. It's a dual advantage, and if you add it together, it's quite a substantial advantage. So every product listing should have a video, and if a product listing doesn't have a video, it's something that is missing from their own profit that they take home, and they need to correct it. So all of the agencies out here, the pitch is something that is obvious. The studies are out there. All you need to do is, make people aware of how easy it is to solve the problem, right? They know the problem. They know what they're missing. The only problem is it's actually a little more difficult to solve it using the conventional way than what we're going to do today. So if it's easy to solve the problem for the e-com sellers, they will want to solve it right away, and you can help with that. All right, so why do videos sell more? Because they can demonstrate what the product how the product can be used. They can show the product quality. They build the trust, right? Because people see something that they can relate to online, not just specifications or details, or even if you browse the images, it's not I think having an image is definitely better than having no images on the listing, but having a video is so much more better. So the images are good, they improve the trust, they improve the relationship a little better, but videos can do it so much more, right? So you also remove buyer hesitation. When people see a video, they see the pitch, and if it appeals to them, they will act on it. Compared to if they have to scroll the mouse a little more, go down the page, read the specifications, read the details, try to figure out how this will appeal to them. When they're watching a video, they're not trying to do anything. They're watching a video, the attention is on the video. They can hear the music, they can hear the audio, they can see the visuals, and their senses are entrapped in a way that where you can't have them focus on just text or just images, right? So this removes buyer hesitation to quite a lot more extent and increases conversion rate. We've already established that. The studies show that. So it's there. Now, I said this earlier, most product listings still don't have videos, and I give you the numbers. About I would say about 78% of them don't have videos, even in the high paying categories. Even when the product is being advertised actively, people are spending like $3,000-4,000 a month on advertising. It's already profitable, but they don't have a video, right? So this is terrible because people are putting a lot of money, leaving a lot of money on the table. But this is also good for you today, because millions of people, millions of products need videos. There are 32 million stores online. Most of these stores are paid. People are spending money to create them, to put them up, to list the products, to build the inventory, or to run ads. So they are paying customers. All of these people online running stores, they are a massive paying category. Millions of sellers need help creating videos, and opportunities are all right there. So that's a massive, massive, huge opportunity that we can capitalize on today as service providers. Now, we talked about this a little bit earlier. Why doesn't every product have a video already, right? Because video is difficult to crack. If you do it the traditional way, that funnel looks like this. You need to have a video editor, somebody who will compile the clips. You need to have a guy who will do the voiceover. And I'm talking about, see the numbers here? They're the absolute bottom of the barrel. Like you can't go cheaper than this, like $100 for a voiceover. I think you would be lucky to get that for a good voiceover artist. Now, to put all this together, you need a video editor, you need a voiceover guy, you need somebody who will actually conceptualize the product, write the script, a copywriter, a script writer, right? Then you need somebody who will do the composting, the visuals. A video is made of slides, made of storyboarding and everything, right? So that also is expensive. Put it all together, a normal video, a regular video could cost you over $400, $350 just to produce. And I'm talking about when you really try to be competitive, when you know the right people, when you go to the right platforms and Fiverr, you're lucky enough to hire the right guys to do the job for you. So it's expensive paying this much and then waiting, right? Before you get the video, there's gonna be a huge wait, could be days, could be even a week or even weeks, right? It can take time, especially if your providers are busy. It's not possible for e-com sellers to do that over and over, chase that, have that bad experience, because many times you have a bad experience. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys, have you ever tried to produce an e-com videos this way? If you ever try to do that and had a good experience, give me a win in the chat. And if you have ever tried to do that and had a terrible experience trying to work with providers, trying to get it organized, give me a L in the chat. Let me see first if any of you ever did that and how it worked out for you. W for the winners who made it happen, who got the right contractors, or L for people who didn't really find the right contractors and didn't have fun with that. So we've got Craig. Craig gives me an L. Vincent L. But Terry has got a good experience, which is nice. Ralph, yes. Debbie, yes. Debbie has Debbie L. So it's a good mix. Some of us are lucky to find good providers who could do the job, and most of us, and I would say this is from my own experience, trying to get various things done online. I've done a lot of sales videos online using providers, and it's been a lot of else, right? So we got to change that. We got to change that for us and for everyone else. We got just gonna make things simpler. So Sharon says, I'm an old school video editor. So Sharon, you do the work yourself. You know how much time it takes. You know how hard it is to organize. Then you got just a part of the jigsaw puzzle. You gotta have a visualizer, script writer, somebody who will verify everything, get things done right. So it is not fun. Math's not the math doesn't math for most stores. It doesn't compute, right? If a store has 50 products and you got to make 50 videos, you got to pay $300, $200 for per video. That's about $3,000, right? It's a lot of money. Even if you just say, oh, it's actually $5,000 just by $100. So imagine the amount of expense an e-com store will have to make if they want to list all of their products in a proper manner with videos. It's not affordable. Most e-com stores can't afford that. Thousands of dollars a month, because most e-com stores that are making sales are doing a lot of experimentation. There are winners every month, there are losers every month, and many times the losers are losers because the listings are not good, right? You can scale up the winners, you lose the losers, but the idea is to pump in new products, whether it's an established brand, whether it's a new brand, whether it's a focused manufacturer, producer, or a drop shipper. No matter what the kind of business is, everybody is putting out fresh products every year. So there's going to be like a bunch of fresh products, maybe even every month. You can't produce videos at scale for that kind of an operation. That's another reason why e-com sellers have not been putting out more videos on the listings. And that is another reason why you can come in and provide this as a valuable service with quick turnaround and make this into your most profitable venture, right? Traditional video creation, expensive, slow, difficult to scale, right? You can't make 50 videos in a month. You will be busy doing that. If you were the solo provider working for an e-com store that does 50 products a month, and there are stores who do that, more than that sometimes, you will be just busy with that all day. Multiple tools, multiple revisions, all of these things, everybody knows about it, right? The people who've done the else, they know more about it than me. So now the opportunity is there because the creation process is painful. That's what always is the case. People who make money, they don't invent anything. They don't invent usually a category. They just make a new way to do something that was painful earlier easier, right? That's always the case, in my opinion. The people who make money the fastest, they're trying to solve problems that people have. And video production for e-com is a huge problem every e-com seller has, right? So every new product needs assets, product images, ad creatives, product descriptions, product videos. Now, through my products, I've been trying to solve all of these problems one by one. So I've got a product for ad creatives earlier that I launched. It was loved by a lot of people. I've got products. I've got products that do product videos for product images. that was launched a long time ago. People still use it and love it, and it's becoming better because newer AIs are coming in. And today I'm gonna solve the problem of product videos, right? So every product launch creates fresh demand. We just talked about this. Many e-com sellers launch 50 products a year. Some launched 5 a month or even 10 a month. So businesses spend a lot of money in customer acquisition cycles, right? Especially if it can make them money in a proven fashion. And I can commit to you, I can tell you that for sure. E-com sellers are tracking everything like maniacs. Anybody who's been a success in e-com, they are focused, they're committed to tracking. So whether it's, the traffic that's coming in from Facebook that they're paying for, or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and the conversions, right? So they're tracking headlines, they're tracking to see what can convert and what cannot. They're tracking all kinds of widgets. They're tracking all kinds of offers. And they're ready to spend money, right? They're ready to spend money on advertising and copywriting, on funnels, on graphic design, anything that can help them more money, make more money, and they're tracking. So if they already understand the value of videos. If they put one video on a listing, they see the bump in conversions, they're going to commit to do it for every one of the listings, as long as it's affordable, can be done in a reasonable time, right? So people are spending money on acquiring customers, on conversions, on sales, and they're ready to spend more money as long as it makes them even more money. That's the point, right? So finding paying customers in this niche, in my opinion, is the easiest thing ever. It's probably easier than any other niche because a lot of money goes out the door before the customer comes into the page, and there is a lot of pressure to convert them. So it's very easy to try and make people understand that, hey, you're spending money to acquire customers. You gotta make sure they buy. So agencies, like us, we are all in here for a reason why we love this business, because we don't need to maintain inventory, no manufacturing, no shipping, and all. You as long as you deliver results, you get paid, right? And in this category, in ecom, if you let's talk about the distinction between why this is a scalable business. If you make products for ecom providers, why it's so much more scalable than any other business. Let's say you make a video for somebody that's doing, I would say home improvement services, like a local business, a dentist, a home improvement services, a lawyer, whatever you can think of. You're going to make one video maybe every 4 months, every 5 months, every 6 months, right? They would want one video that shows off their business, and that's it. Pretty much that's it. They would put it on their YouTube channel, put it on their social media, put it on the website, and then they would be not be in business for a little while, maybe months. But in e-com, anytime somebody puts a video on a listing, they're going to come back for more, because the products get refreshed, the product gets improved, gets changed, the labeling changes, right? Every year there's a new line, new every season, not every year, every season there's a new line, right? So the customers can be repeat customers so fast. And I don't need to explain to you how this can be profitable, because if you've done agency work online, you can charge very reasonable amounts and have it. If you can do it at scale, you can have it, turn into very nice figures. Like if you just charged $250 per video from your customer, and you had three videos to do from the entire lineup, that's $750 in revenue. And I'm going to show you how easy it is, how quick it is. Like you can literally create a video in 10 minutes, and most of the 10 minutes you spend sipping your coffee, right? The work is not done by you. You got to wait for the AI to do the work. So most of the 10 minutes that you spend to create one video is done waiting. So you can watch a video on YouTube, or you can scroll it on the side, or you can scroll TikTok on the side, or talk to your friends, or do a call, or sip coffee, or read a book. But the work will be done on autopilot. I'll show you that in a moment. If you do 10 videos at $200, that's $2,000, and you can do that maybe in, even all the 10 videos that you need to create can be done in an hour maybe, right? So this is easy to do when you have the right tools. So if you just pitch it to clients, you get 10 clients giving you 3 videos a month, which is very, very reasonable. Every e-com seller that's selling online, that's making sales, is probably putting out more than 3 products a month. You charge them $2,000. That's a $6,000 a month business. And remember, 32 million stores online. So a lot of scope for everyone here to find a nice client, right? Or multiple clients. Demands here, and like I said, this product or this technology works on every single platform out there. It's not limited to Shopify, it's not limited to Amazon. It does the work for every single platform out there: eBay, Shopify, Amazon, Etsy, something local. Maybe there is a local website for the French market, for the Brazilian market, right? Or whatever local area you can think of. This product works universally for every single product out, for every single market out there, for every single language. I would say most of the languages out there. So in minutes, like I said, what if you could create product videos in minutes, right? Would you like that? What if one person could deliver videos at scale without having a team, without having a 5 people operation? No need for editors. And Sharon, you don't need to edit videos yourself, even if you are an editor. And no need to have a graphic designer, no need to have a visualizer, no need to have a copywriter. Pretty much one guy in charge of the entire operation, looking at things, maybe tweaking a few things here and there, mostly done by autopilot. Yep, AI doing most of the work. So that's what you can actually do, and at scale. You can produce 50 videos a day if you wanted to, and that's a lot of content going out. So imagine the amount of business you can generate just by yourself. So AI in the past has done a lot of things. It changed writing, it changed images, it changed coding. We do a lot of coding using AI, and videos are, I would say, the last frontier as far as content type is concerned. So I've been creating more AI-based video products this year. Like I've done 3 already so far, I think: Freezer, Cinemation, Vidacia, and I'm committed to bringing out AI-based video creation products for different markets, different niches. So this is the latest one, Vidicom. So businesses that adapt AI win the most. Usually, if it's with any technology that makes an impact, right? If technology is set to die, then you adopt it, it can't make a lasting impact. But if a technology is going to transform the world, if you're there first, you will make an impact, right? So I would say get on board AI. If you're not on board AI yet, I'm sure you are all on board AI. If you're in this room, you're already ahead of the curve. You're already ahead of the people who are not following what's going on. So just adopt it the most ways that you can. The workflow to create a product video looks like this. Paste a single product link. The AI will write the script. The AI will do the voiceover. The AI will create the scenes, and all done in a minute, right? So this is the product, Vidicom, the product that does everything. I'm sure you understand what's going on, what's the market opportunity, and how you can capitalize on this. So if you would like to see this, right, it's a breakthrough product to create, AI studio quality videos through AI, and it makes things incredibly simple. Just 3 steps to create the entire video. Paste your product URL. The AI will automate the production, and the AI will publish the video, and you can just scale and try to maximize your profits, whether you are running the store yourself or you are an agency provider. And we've got a lot of interesting features that can help you do things faster and better. So I'm going to show you some of the features first before I show you the demo. First thing, you can create a video just from the URL. You don't need to provide any more details, but you can, if you want to put in things manually, you can, but you don't have to. Then it fully automates scripting and animation. You don't need to do any kind of instructions. Again, I like to build products that have control plus automation. So at the basic level, everything is automated. You can just click proceed, 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 and it will give you a cracking video. But if you want to change anything, you can always come in and change whatever you want, whether it's a visual, whether it's the headline, whether it's the copy. You can change anything you want. You can create compelling pictures, videos with boring pictures. That's the most important thing. Most of the e-com listings that I've seen online that I researched while I was creating my product had pretty bland images. When it comes to products, they would have like 5 different angles of the product, maybe a close shot, maybe a long shot, some couple of different angles, but they would not show products with models, with people, with especially in a video because it's expensive. So this product, Vidicom, can turn boring visuals into something compelling. Like this, let's say there's a mug, right? A mug is not going to inspire people to buy just for the sake of a mug. But if you put the same product in a setting where they see the experience of drinking something nice in a nice atmosphere, they understand, they see the visual picture in their head, especially in a video, right? A picture is better than just this bland picture, but a video is even more better. So Vidicom does this on autopilot. It turns bland pictures into something which is much more visual and engaging. All right, so it's got UGC2 in there. So if you and everybody knows in the e-com world how UGC is important, user generated content, in case some of you didn't know what I was talking about. So having people actually experience the product, pitch it, talk about it is such a high value thing, and you can do this automatically inside the video. So it's not the entire product, but Vidicom can have UGC inside the video that you're creating, and I'll show you. You can create infinite testing and creative scaling. So you can create one video by one angle, create another one, then third one, and see which one works best for you. So if you're spending, let's say, $5,000 on advertising a product every month, you got to make sure you have the right pitch. So you can create multiple videos that test different angles, and you can do it extremely cheaply. Yeah, let's not forget that. It skyrockets conversion. So up to 80%, that's what the research says. But it can, even if it's a lot lower, even if it's 50%, that's 50% more money than you had earlier. It's massive. So everybody, are you ready to watch a demo and see Vidicom in action? So if you're ready, I want to see a lot of demo in the chat. Give me a demo if you are ready to see Vidicom in action. Type demo in the chat. And once I see those numbers, when I see the action, when I see that you've got the attention focused, I'm going to show you the product. Wow, the screen just blew up. Sharon, Demo, Michelle, Swati, Golem, Ken, Terry, Craig, Gunthi. Hey, Gunthi, good to see you here. Tony, Mike, Charles, Rusty, Glenn, Ted, Demo, CY, hey CY, again, you do a great job in Hindi. Greg, I see one I have not seen yet. Not sure what you mean, Greg. CT, Makeaways, Tikuli, Granthi, awesome. So I can see the excitement, guys, and I'm excited to play the demo. So I'm gonna hit the play button. Just let me know in the chat if you can hear it all right. And one thing I want to remind you guys, all the videos that you see previewed are going to be in the webinar playing from this. So there might be a lag, there might be some screen glitches, like when you see a video which is on low bandwidth because it's playing on my laptop. But the video itself is high quality premium, playing very smoothly. So I want you to have that clear in your head. You can see the same videos on my sales page when the sales page goes live, but during this demo presentation, the video playback might be a little slow, but it's not slow in the real world. I wanted to remind you of that. So two things. First, that, and second, just let me know in the chat that you can hear the audio, right? So let's go and watch that demo now. Hello and welcome to Vidicom, the video maker for e-com marketers and product owners. Well, every product listing deserves a video because when you put a video on a listing page, on your landing page, the conversions get a big boost. But preparing these videos is hard and it takes time and a lot of money. Now with Vidicom, you can solve this problem and create fantastic videos in a matter of minutes. So let's take a look and see how Vidicom works. So get started, we will just go right into the action and click on create video. Now you can provide all the information manually, like product information. Yes, that's basically what Vidicom needs, just some product info. Or you can bring in your product information from your sales page. So I've got this little random Shopify website that I have picked. Yes, Vidicom can take any page from the internet, including your popular platforms like Shopify, Amazon, Etsy, WooCommerce, whatever you can think of. Just copy the URL and paste it. and then click on fetch details. So Vidicom is going to pull the details in just a few seconds and then set up your entire video plan. Here we go. You see Vidicom pulled in all the data like product specifications, product features, product benefits, product description, also picked up some images from the sales page so that it can use the images in the video. If you want, you can modify things. Let's say you want to change anything, you can. For example, if you want to just remove this feature, maybe it's not practical or not required, just modify whatever you want. And you don't need to go very deep into this because Vidicom figures it out all by itself. Click on proceed, and next you can choose how long a video you want to make. Now typically for a listing, I would recommend a video from 1 minute to 5 minutes. In this particular example, let's do a minute-long video. You can choose the aspect ratio too. If you want to use the video as a social video, you want to put it on TikTok or you want to put it on Instagram for marketing, you can make a 9:16 vertical or a square video for Instagram, or you can do a 16:9. You also get to choose the AIs you want to use. And at Technique Force, we always believe in multiple AIs. So we're giving you many options. You can use GPT for text, or you can use Claude and Gemini or Grok. For images, you can use Google, Flux, GPT, or Dream. So once you're ready, click on proceed. And now you can choose the voice that you want to do the voiceover, the narration in. We've got a number of ready-made voices for you from OpenAI. So you can do a preview.
Hey there, I'm Ash. Chill now.
If you want to put in any special instructions, you can. If you want to change the language, you can do that too. Or you can even bring your custom voice. So I created a voice earlier called Mark.
AI is the biggest revolution in the history of mankind.
So you can create voices over here. I will just go back in after I finish the first video and show you how to create custom voices. For this, let's choose Ash and click on proceed. Next, it's time to choose a background score. So take a look here. You can click on a ready-made collection that we have. Choose the music. I think this one is fine. But here also we've done some fun new stuff, like you can generate tracks with AI. So here's a button, generate new track, and you can generate tracks with AI. We've got one track over here ready made. Let's listen to this one. So this is created by AI earlier, but for this particular example, let's just stick to this one. Okay, this is pretty neat. You can also upload your own music if you want to. Once you're ready, click on proceed, and now your video is being analyzed and creatives are being created. I'm talking about the initial visuals, the parts of the video. So let's come back in a couple of minutes and continue from there. All right, the first thing you get here is a little script that will be used as narration on the video. So you can read it very quickly. Meet the Ebony Mini Zurich diaper bag. So it's all about the product, about the benefits and all. And if you want to accept it, if you want to change it, you can. If you want to use it as is, that's perfectly fine. Click on proceed, and then you can set up captions. So the captions are the titles that will display on the video, the text, and you've got some options about how you want them to look. I think I really am partial to this style, so I will just take that one, but you've got other options too, and you can also change the font, the size, everything. Click on proceed, and now the images are being created. The storyboard is being made. And check it out, your visuals are created. Now notice this, Vidicom really did a great effort of humanizing the entire product. What we got was a bag, but the video that we're going to create has an amazing presentation. You see that you've got all sorts of human elements. There's a baby, there is a bag. Of course, this picture wasn't there in the original. You can see now we are showing the waterproof features, baby conveniences, and the travel ready features, and the storage convenience, then the comfort in carriage, the easy access. Just wanted to remind you guys, none of the pictures were there in the original. So I want to just pull it back a little bit. I want to show that listing again, if I can. It's a little bit behind me. Yeah, you look at this. This was the listing. It's got boring and bland images. Like most of the images don't have any caption, right? So it's not the kind of listing that you would imagine is gonna convert a lot just by itself. Now the kind of video that we're gonna produce, we're gonna take a look at that. So let's continue. Entire product. What we got was a bag, but the video that we're gonna create has an amazing presentation. You see that you've got all sorts of human elements. There's a baby, there is a bag. Of course, this picture wasn't there in the original. You can see now we are showing the waterproof features, baby conveniences, and the travel ready features, and the storage convenience, then the comfort in carriage, the easy access, the 12 pockets, all the storage boxes that it has. And this is something that not even a top visualizer can do in a very little time. And the amount of time that Vidicom took to get here, all this work is amazing. Now, you can go ahead, click proceed, and make a very nice slideshow style video, or you can even animate individual clips if you want to. For example, let's say I wanted to animate this clip. All I need to do is click on animate, and if I want to create a prompt that decides how I want to animate it, I can put that in, show this in action. For example, you can write whatever you want and then click on animate. Now this can take a little while. Till then you can review the rest of the stuff. You can see the narration. This is the narration that will play along with each slide. If you want to rewrite it, you can. And if you want to put some sort of specific effect in the slide. So I just picked a random image of a girl from the internet, and I've got the bag image from my product listing uploaded here. And I put in some random instructions. You can do better if you want to. And once you're ready, click on generate UGC avatar video. Again, you can choose the length of the video. I'm keeping 4 seconds. Now let's wait a few minutes, a few seconds when it's generated, and we'll add it. The video is generated. Check it out.
You guys, seriously, this is my favorite bag. Look at it. It's perfect for everything.
Now, this is a great UGC video. The AI even kept in mind that this is an Indian girl, and they matched the accent perfectly. The bag is absolutely realistic in her hands, and you can just click on add slide.
You guys, seriously.
And here we have the UGC video as a part of the video. Now, I think we are ready for generation. So just click on proceed and let it happen. It's processing and preparing the video clips for the generation for the rendering. And there we go. The video is ready and we can play it by clicking on play.
Meet the Ebony Mini Zurich diaper bag. Compact, stylish, and ready for adventure with your little one. From park strolls to weekend getaways. Lightweight mini backpack design with smart diaper bag features. Crafted for comfort, speed, and everyday durability. And water-resistant materials for messes.
You guys, seriously, this is my favorite bag. Look at it. It's perfect for everything.
Great looking product video done in minutes. Let's go back to the dashboard. I've got a couple more that I want to show you. Take a look at this one.
Removable, moisture-wicking liner and cheek pads fight sweat.
This is
and
for a
odors,
helmet.
while the secure double D-ring closure locks confidence in. Meet the tactical off-road helmet, built for riders who push harder, climb higher, and demand pro-grade protection without the price. Get
All done from just a few images. Take a look at this one.
free US shipping and returns included. Mail it back, then get your digital results in 4 to 6 weeks. Beautifully organized on any device online. Easily see at-risk, carrier, and clear results with condition callouts.
No need to know editing, no need to know copywriting, no need to know graphic design.
Part of the
Vidicom
Vinly
just
modular
does
series.
everything for
Add
you for
sections,
any product
move-
category, for any product. Now, remember I was telling you about some extra features, voices and music. Well, you can create the voiceovers in your own voice or any voice you want. Just click on create new voice and you can give it a name like John, and you can describe how John should sound, like a grumpy 90-year-old veteran, for example. Or you can make exactly the voice profile that you want, or you can clone your own voice, upload a small sample just a few seconds long, and Vidicom can make the narrations in the voice that you specify, your own voice too. So that is in voices. Now in music, you can create AI music. So click on generate music and you can give it a track like my background track. This way you can create copyright free music. Never worry about copyright strikes again or issues again, because you can make exactly the music you want, like cinematic and pop. And we will keep only instrumentals because we want a background track, but you can make songs if you want to, and you can make a song about your product. Click on generate tracks. All right, the track is ready. perfect product music. So that's how easy it is to create custom resources, custom voices, custom music, and create a truly, truly world class product video without hiring an editor, without hiring a copywriter or a graphic designer, and getting it done in minutes from your computer. If you get Vidicom, I'll see you on the inside. Was that mind blowing or not? Give me a mind blown in the chat if you really loved this product, if you really loved the value and you saw what an amazing value it provides to anybody who wants to make product videos. Give me a mind blown if you understand how it can help you. So Craig's given me a fire symbol. That will work perfectly fine too. Let me know in the chat what you think about it. Sharon says, mind blown. Yes, I understand. And Debbie, you had a problem with somebody else's product. That's never mine, right? So we have got very high standards. I will show it to you in a minute. CYH says, Adbhut. Tony says, mind blown. Absolutely, guys. I can understand why you love this because it simplifies a really pressing problem. And Ken says, I love the URL feature. Ken, you have absolute control over what is extracted. So you can modify it. You can change whatever you want because they're all text boxes. You can just click and change. That's why we show the screen preview before the video is made. So yep, it's in your control. Makavi says, yes, mind is blown. So that's the kind of ease that this product can provide. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick, guys, which will help you understand how easy it is to find customers for this product. And this is something that I think everybody knows about. So the website that everybody knows about. So we will discover that in a moment. R says, could you use this for real estate listing? I have no doubt that you could, R. I did make it for products first, but you can use it for real estate listings. Grady says, just wow. Craig says, can you add your own music? Yes, Craig, you can add your own music. You can upload your music. In the demo, I literally showed that. Now, for all of us awesome agency people, how do we find clients for it? I would say the best way is to go to the Facebook ads library, and there is a similar ads library for every single website out there because this is a regulatory requirement. There is a Google ads library. There is now even Reddit ads library, right? So you could go to any of these libraries and find product ads. And I'll tell you why, what we're going to lead to. Juliana is also asking me, can you upload your own pictures? Absolutely, Juliana, you can. You can upload your own images at the time before the slides were made. You can also upload your own images on the slide screen while the slide was on the screen. So yeah, you have it absolutely flexible. Again, I wanted to convey in the demo how easy it is to do it, but it's also absolutely customizable. Let me remind you of that. Now, to find clients, you can go to Facebook ads library, just put an ads category, all ads. And let's say, I would say you can put in keywords here. So I'm going to put a very generic keyword today, like appliances, and just press enter. Let's take a look. Till then, I'll try to answer questions. I can see the questions popping up. Gene, the max length of the video is up to 7 minutes. I think you shouldn't have a video more than 7 minutes in a product video. So yeah, that's the limit. Ganti says, please tell me about the features. If I want to edit, can I edit? Ganti, once you generate the video, you can take it into Camtasia or any other video editor. It works with CapCut. Any of them. So we got some appliances over here. So you got ads from Hire, from Flipkart, from Amazon, from Fipro. I'm going to try to find a smaller advertiser. Flipkart, Philips, Beyond, Appliances, Macro, SA, County TV, Moglix, Beyond Appliances, AliExpress, Vivo, Home Improvement, Europe. So let's try to click on some links like this one, Vivo, like Macro. Let's try this guy, Argos. So I'm just putting random clicks. Prodeep, KitchenAid, Canada, and let's take a look at the websites. So you can see this listing, there is a video. And Vidicom can make a better video in no time at all. So our aim is to find a listing that doesn't have a video because we can pitch it easier to them. So this listing doesn't have a video. It's a macro. It's a product creator. It's probably an appliance maker. They only have one image on the. They actually have multiple images, but no video. So you could just click on contact us and pitch them your business. They've got a phone number. They've got a contact us form. You can find the email address. I would recommend. Okay, let me just give you an understanding of the cost involved. So a basic slideshow style video can be created for something like 50 cents. A video with animation and all can be still below $1, right? So you could actually make a video for this product, pitch out to them and say, if you wanted to buy this video, you can pay me $200 and I will let you have the video. And you can find buyers so easily if you just do that. So that's one idea. Or you can contact them, show them your portfolio and tell them, hey, you want a video, you could just come to us. Take this one, doesn't have a video. This website's already down. They didn't even run the run. So RV Guide, again, they don't have video on their website, on their page, which they're paying an ad. They're running an ad when paying for it. KitchenAid, they don't have videos on the page. So you see the market is pretty huge, and depending on the keyword that you put in, you can find customers so easily, right? So just put in different keywords related to the top niches. You can find the top niches online. Just look in Facebook ads library as one topic, and you could easily find customers. Another way is to use Shopify lists. For example, Shopify stores in France. You basically write that and you will find a lot of listings, right? Top Shopify stores in France. So you will find a lot of listings. And again, you can do the same thing. You can reach out to them and tell them, hey, if you want to create a video, I can create it for you for this much. So that's how easy it can be to get clients online using Facebook ads library, Google ads library, using Shopify. And you can look in your local market. Facebook ads library lets you look in your local market. So if you're operating in a particular area, you can look in that particular area, which is such a great idea because you can find local customers who are, who can be sold to very easily. So again, let's take one step further beyond this. Let's take a look at some of the real videos created from Vidicom. I showed you some examples, but let's take a look at, these are the videos that are created. I think this video I even showed in the demo, but let's take a look at the entire video.
Removable, moisture-wicking liner and cheek pads fight sweat and odors, while the secure double D-ring closure locks confidence in. Meet the tactical off-road helmet, built for riders who push harder, climb higher, and demand pro-grade protection. Removable,
Just a reminder,
secure
this little video clip of the 3D, the helmet going around, even that is created by Vidicom. It didn't have this in the original listing. There was no video in the original listing. And remember, Vidicom was smart enough to read the price. It was smart enough to read the discount and give you a call to action on the page, right? So it increases conversions better because it is designed to be an e-com product creator.
originally $139.95. SKU F01036001100052. Includes soft helmet bag and a 509 sticker. Shop now securely. Neck brace ready shell profile integrates cleanly with protection systems.
Let's link it. This one was also created. I showed it to you already.
Meet the Ebony. Upgrade your everyday carry. Ebony Mini Zurich.
I'm trying to show it to you to the status where you didn't see it. This one, Ember Mug. This is a slideshow style video, pretty simple. I think creating this video was like 20 cents. Let me show it to you.
Meet Ember Mug 2, the smart heated mug that keeps coffee or tea at your perfect temperature from first sip to last. Elevate every moment. Designed for real life, safe to hand wash, and submersible up to 1 meter. Rinse, Refill, repeat. Your perfect temp ritual is easy to clean. Consistent warmth. 10 ounces up to 1.5 hours. 14 ounces up to 80 minutes on battery. On the charging coaster, get all-day temperature control. Built-in battery power meets auto sleep, intelligently sensing when to turn on and off. Your Ember is always ready without you thinking about it. Customize presets, get notifications, and personalize Meet Ember.
Again, this was made from just a few images. So this is how easy it is to create such compelling videos, which every ecom guy wants. So you can create conversion video. This is just now going through a quick review of the product, what it can do. You can create conversion video boosting videos. It boosts your conversions up to 2x, and it turns your listings into impressive videos. So again, all the people here, you can grab a listing, you can convert it into a video very fast, or you can put things in manually. So there are two buttons on the screen: grab a listing on one click, or do things manually. So you can type out the descriptions, you can type out the benefits, and you can upload images manually if you want to, or you can grab the listing and then you can review everything and change whatever you want. So it's up to you. It supports all popular video sizes, landscape or portrait, and it creates viral reels too. So don't forget about this. One of the way these videos can be used is not just on the product listings. People are spending a lot of money on Facebook, and slowly they build up likes on the page, because when you're running ads using your page, people start to like them. And then e-com sellers want, because now they've got like 10, 15,000, maybe even 30,000 people subscribe to the page, they want to convert that social traffic into organic traffic and make money without having to spend on ads. And they want to create content that appeals to their audience, right? They're all buyers, shoppers. So with this product, you can also create social media videos about the products that you've created, create different angles of it, create different ideas, and then post it on social media, post it on Instagram, post it on Facebook, and you can turn your organic audience into buyers, have them buy again from you. So that's also another utility. You can create unlimited videos for every product in a catalog, whether you wanted to use it as a listing or a social media, up to you. You can make product showcase videos. You can bring your products to life with animations and live action videos. So we saw, for example, in the bag video, how you can show the waterproof facility or the waterproof feature. Somebody was splashing water on the bag, and the water just slipped off, right? These things are done on auto, right? So you don't need to make an effort, but it will show the product benefits in a massive manner, something that only a visualizer could do earlier. You can put UGC clips in the video. You can show real use cases. So if it's a headphone, for example, you can have a person wearing it talking about the advantages. Same for every product. Like in our sample video, we had a girl talking about the bag. It was in a rush, so I didn't find a girl with a baby, but you can do that. You can do unlimited custom graphics, because I know some of you want to modify. You can modify anything you want. You can have full control. You can upload the images. You can modify narrations. You can even modify images after they're created. And you can target any language in the world. So voiceovers in any voice and any language. You can do custom voices without 11 labs, without any of that integration, right? We wanted to make sure that it's all independent. So you can use your own voice. You can clone your voice. You can create a voice by describing it, like, how you want it to sound. And then you can deliver your pitch in multiple languages. And you can create your music with AI. I know some of you approached me with my earlier products and told me, hey, I want to create music. How can I do that? Because everybody knows that now you can create music with AI. So I built this feature inside of Vidicom so that you wouldn't have to use ready music. You can make your own custom music, right? So all of that is in your control. And if you can imagine using this product in your agency, making it a very, very strong part of your workflow and using it to build up your business, drop me a yes in the chat if you can see very clearly in your head how you can use this product today to either grow your own e-com business, or you can use it to grow your agency. I can see the yeses are blowing up. We got Terry, we got Ken, we got Debbie, Sharon, a lot of people here who've been Ralph. So all of you who've been attending this webinar, you can see the value very clearly. It's a problem solver, guys. I always like to create products that solve a problem that is already identified. It's not vague. It's not a preposition that you need to, exercise a brainwave to get into. It's a real problem, and you can solve it today with this product. So if you're ready to see the deal today, I know some of you were already telling me, hey, get me to the chase. I want to know the price so that I can buy and I can go to sleep. I know everybody's is a little bit, busy today, all the time, in fact, and you want to do different things. So I'm going to get you there. And I told you this is going to be a small webinar because of my health situation. So I'm not feeling, I've got this bronchitis attack again. So have to wrap it up earlier while my voice still lasts, right? So very quickly, if you're ready to see the offer, drop me an offer in the chat and I will show you the offer next. All right, so offers are coming in too. Fantastic. Good to know that, right? It's time to show you how to get the product and where to get it and how much it'll cost. I'm going to do a big price reveal. It's going to be something really affordable. I've been known for that, not overcharging, so we'll keep it at that. So again, today we are going to give you an all-inclusive deals. My own all-inclusive deals are pretty famous because they give you a lot of different products and a lot of different options. So you're going to get the Vidicom Elite, which is an entry-level version of Vidicom, which is suitable for solo product owners. So if you got one e-com store and you're not aggressive about video creation, you can use that. Then you also get the free upgrade, or I would say included upgrade to Vidicom Pro, and it gives you the agency level creation features like, all the AIs, all the capabilities unlocked. I think every agency provider should definitely have the Pro upgrade. Then you also get the Vidicom Reseller. I know a lot of you guys like the fact that I build products that solve problems and I maintain them, I improve them. I make sure that these products get better with time. And when I hear ideas from my customers, I try to build that in the product, make it even more impressive, right? So I know many of you guys like to sell my products and monetize it that way. So today, you in the all-inclusive deal, and this is also only something that I do during the launch, you get licenses that you can sell. Vidicom Reseller, it gives you 140 licenses that you can sell. Plus, you also get Vidko Pro, right? Vidko Pro is a product that lets you create video clips using multiple AIs, multiple video AIs. So you can use Vidko Pro to also create clips for using in your e-com videos or any other videos that you have. Then you also get Livecaster Pro, which is a live streaming product. Now, we know that a lot of e-com sellers like to sell their products through live streaming, right? So using this product, you can take up the videos that you produce either by Vidicom or by any other system, and you can just live stream the videos 24/7 without a break. So you can do a 24 hours live stream on YouTube. That's a feature that many e-com sellers love to have. So you can just string together like 10 videos and have them running 24 hours, attracting people. Or you can run live streams on Facebook or Instagram, any other channel right there, and you can attract more customers using your videos. So that's also a part of the deal. So it's an awesome, awesome all-inclusive package. Vidicom Elite, these are the specific features. You can do 20,000, it gives you 20,000 welcome credits. You can do 10 campaigns. You can create 5 videos per campaigns. That's per day, right? Per day. You have some AIs removed. You can do UGC content. It's for solo users and one-time payment. Today, everything that I'm going to show you is going to be a one-time payment deal. It's not going to be recurring. One-time payment, lifetime access. That's what I'm going to show you today. Now again, Vidicom Pro, 50,000 welcome credits, unlimited campaigns, advanced AI editing, multi-AI access, all of those features that a proper agency needs. It's included. The regular price, if you buy my products outside of the launch events and outside of the webinars, I always charge a recurring. I do not sell products at one-time prices. And the price of the Elite version is $6-7 usually for my products. And the Pro version is another $97 per year. So you add it together, $164 to get the Pro, because it is not an option. It is an upsell. It's a upgrade. So people who want Pro have to pay $164 per year to get to the Pro license. But today I'm also going to give you the reseller license that lets you sell up to 70 accounts for only $197. That's what usually the price is. But today it's going to be included. I do not sell reseller licenses outside of the launch events, but on the launch events, it's this price, right? So imagine if you got 70 accounts and you do a very conservative price of $100 per year, $100 per year per license. I'm selling the pro license for $164 per year. I let you come in and undercut me. Yes, that's allowed. You can unlock $7,000 per year just by selling these licenses. Or you can do a lifetime sale if you want to, because I do not limit you. So you can do a one time offer also. I don't limit you, and you can unlock a lot more by charging more for that. You also get Vidko Pro, which is a small clips creator. You get Livecaster, and all of these features in one amazing all-inclusive deal, which also has unlimited campaigns, advanced video AI editing, unlimited UGC clips, video tools and capabilities, multi AI, 50,000 welcome credits, 2 years of free upgrades, 70 licenses you can sell and profit from, and you can create videos for other e-com brands too. Put all that together. If you bought it outside of the webinar, the launch, it should be at least $888 per year. And if you take a lifetime value, very basic lifetime value of 3 years, that's over $2,000 in value. So $2,000 in value, one-time payment, not recurring. I'm going to give it to you today only on this webinar special price at $237. And remember, this is a webinar special price valid only today, because tomorrow and as the launch progresses, it's going to be a 7-day launch event. The price is going to be higher every single day, not by a lot, but it will be slightly higher every single day. The best price is on this webinar, and the best time to get this product is on this webinar for $237. Now, you also get some options to get some booster packs. You can buy a seller's pack, which will let you find the sales opportunity. It will make sales easier for you, because it will give you a ready-made sales page, lots of emails that you can use. So ready-made emails, ready-made ads. You can also use it will give you the videos, the demo video, the sales video, everything that you need to put up a sales page if you want to and sell. And if you want to post on social media, it gives you ready-made social media posts. So all the things that you need to start making sales today. Plus, you also get the opportunity to get 50,000 more credits. I know many of you like to get as many credits as you want, because you don't want to be buying them later and you want to get the best price. So it gets you 50,000 more credits. If you want to, you can grab it for $44. And those of you who know the true value of this product and you want to sell it yourself, you can grab 140 extra licenses to sell at only $1.99. Now, important thing is that's 70 cents per license. And if you can sell the license for $100, that's 1,000%. I don't know how, it's like a huge profit, level on that. And you can make your money back. All the money that you spend on this product today, you can make it back just with 3 sales, right? E-com sellers would like this kind of product. Let's say you don't even want to provide this as a service. You could just go to the e-com seller website, contact us, tell them, I have a product that I can give you that will help you make e-com videos, and you can make a lot more, videos with it. This is a demo. Here is, you link it, upload it to your own YouTube, give them a demo and say, I can sell it to you for $200 lifetime license. You can get a lifetime license today because it's not available, but I can give you a lifetime license because I did a bulk acquiring in the beginning. You don't need to hide anything. You can be totally transparent and make a lot of money, right? Because that's always smarter. You can say, I did a bulk acquiring in the beginning and I can give you the lifetime license for $200 or $300, whatever you think is fair. And you can make a lot of sales just this way, because when people see this product, e-com sellers, when they see this product, they will want to have it. You can go to e-com sellers groups on Facebook. You can go to Reddit and talk about the product and make a sale. So it can be as easy as that, right? So again, 70 cents per license. And if you get this bump, you will have 210 licenses to sell. If you sell every license for $100, that's a $21,000 turnaround. So it's a lot of money that you can potentially make using this system. Again, where do you get the product? This is the link on the screen, and I think Swati will now put it on the chat to get you there. So make sure you click on the link on the chat and you get the product. If you decide to get the product today, I would also appreciate if you drop me a word in the chat so that I can welcome you. I can give you a shout out, and I can I can just properly welcome you to the Vidicom family. So the link is here on the chat. Swati has put it there. I'm going to pin it so that you can find it on the top if you want to. Otherwise, it is on the screen. You can type it out, pretty easy to type on the browser. And when you put it on the screen, you will see a screen like that. In fact, like this one. Let me just show it to you very quickly and explain some things to you. So get Vidicom, and I'm going to. So you can grab Vidicom for $237. That's the basic. Now you have the option to buy either Stripe. So credit card is Stripe. And if you want to use PayPal, you can use PayPal, and you can use a PayPal ID. Now remember this, PayPal also supports credit cards. So sometimes I have customers who tell me, hey, Stripe is not working. So what are my options? So you can pay using PayPal with your credit card too. Not a problem at all. Now, on the side, you have the options that you can purchase. You can get the Vidicom Sellers Pack, which gives you ready-made marketing materials for $29. It's a lifetime price too. Also, these three products, they're only during this special sale. They're not available after the launch special. So please grab them if you can, because I won't be making these available after the launch. So this is the only time you have this available. The second thing is 50,000 credit boots. It actually says 50, but it is 50,000, and we will correct it. And you can get this for $44, which is cheaper than what you would need to pay otherwise. And you get 140 extra license to sell. So if you want to get these, they're checked. And if you don't want to get them, you can just uncheck them and order with your amount. So this was the offer, and I hope it makes sense to you. I hope you see the value in the product and decide to get it. Now, just a reminder, I saw that some of the customers here are new to my business, and I just wanted to remind you about the kind of work we did. So again, all of the guys here who have a product from me and love it, right? I want you to respond if you love my products. Drop me a love it in the chat if you got my products and you love the products that I create. Carlos says, I have all your products. Of course, Carlos, I know about that. Carlos, you're one of my most regular customers. Chris, does it have an API? Chris, this doesn't have an API. It's an app. It's not meant to work with an API. Hey, Robert, how are you? Are you able to give away a free copy of your product's prices? I'm not doing this time, Robert, maybe on the next webinar. Craig says, love it. And Robert says, love it. It's unbelievably well done products. Thank you, Robert. And I think our ratings kind of clarify that. So if you look at Trustpilot, we've got 4.7 stars on Trustpilot, over 109 ratings. I think now it's more than 109. I will just check right now in front of you. And Michelle says, love it, got it. You got Vidicom today. Thank you so much, Michelle. And on Google, we got a rating of 4.9 stars. 4.9 stars, yeah. I don't know if you can get to 5 ever, but I think this is pretty high. So that's the kind of work we do, right? Ken says, I've got almost all of your products, and I like to constant access and setups you've done. Exactly, Ken, we do the upgrades pretty a lot often, and we make sure the products are really good. Again, 4.9 stars on Google. And look at our reviews. I think you gotta click here if you are the owner of the company and find this. So 3 days ago, I brought MobiFlux and faced difficulties to set it up. And after contacting the support, they were prompt, quick and easy response to my problem. So we have 24 hours customer support, right? That's how it works. So you can approach my support anytime. You can talk to my guys. You can get help. Excellent customer support, 5 stars, wonderful experience. And every customer, best software and service, A1, right? Every customer that has responded, you can see how overwhelmingly positive the response is. And if you look at Trustpilot, now we've got 113 reviews, 4.7 stars. Let's look at the latest one. 3 days ago, they're fully supporting all their products. Of course we are. That's how it's supposed to be. The support is fast, knowledgeable, and provides solutions. Excellent service. They have it all set up from Abhay Patel. So one of my guys did a good job. Great customer service, awesome customer support, excellent after sales, great company. So we do a great job of servicing our products, making them better. And if you have any issues, we always help you with that. So yep, it's there. And I want to make it risk for free for you today, guys. I know a bunch of you already purchased it, and I want you to go in with conviction. Terry got it. Hey Terry, thanks for getting it. Carlos, this is our desktop product, but it works on PC and Mac both. So you can use it on both the products, on both the platforms. Now, I'm going to show you this, guys. I've got a 30 days money back guarantee, refund guarantee, and it is an ironclad, no hassles guarantee. So all you people, if you bought my products, if you ever had a reason, if you ever had a time when you wanted to, when you felt that the product was not for you, yeah, you bought it, but you didn't find a utility for it, and you just needed to come to me within 30 days and tell me, hey Cyril, I want to return this. And that's easy, how easy it is. We don't make you jump through hoops, we don't make you dance, we don't make you do sit-ups. I know how crazy it is sometimes. I know, like Debbie said, she had some problems with some other person, but with us, because that's how we have these ratings, right? With us, we don't do all of those jokes, because my idea of running a business and my vision is to build relationships. So in my webinar today, I see so many amazing people who I have worked with so many times, like Ganti, Chris, Carlos, so many people, can like people who bought literally dozens of my products because they believe in what Techniforce represents. So that's what we're trying to do. So all of the products that we create are high value, they're well maintained, and these are new products. So when I bring them to the market, I get a lot of feedback. Hey Cyril, could you change this? This is not working the way I wanted it to work. So my team does that. My team operates, works on that and makes it better and better and better. So we keep that commitment. But even then, if let's say you are not happy with my products, you can come back and tell me, hey, can you give me a refund? And we process it without a hassle. So you can always buy my product with conviction, not without a worry. So again, where do you get this? This is where. And if you get it today, I would appreciate if you drop me a shout out. Ganti just got it. Hey Ganti, thanks for purchasing another product from me. I think you're coming back every month, attending every single webinar that I present, and you're picking up all my products. So I'm glad you see the value. And Ganti says, I got 55 products, including upsells through JVZoo from last 10 years. Well, Ganti, that's the exact amount of time. Actually, it's been about 12 plus years since I've been operating. And you've been my customer for 10 years. And I think you've picked up every single product from me. So that's amazing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Gene Atwood got it too. Thank you, Gene, for getting this product today. I appreciate it. And again, let me remind you, this is what I showed you today was the beginning of the product. And with time, it's just going to get better and more professional and even more reliable. And as new AIs come in, I will incorporate them in this product. It'll get even better. So thanks again for getting in at the ground floor. Now, I will sell it at a recurring purchase after a recurring price after this launch. People who need to come in later will need to pay more money every month, every year. But you guys, those who are in here today, they don't need to do that. You get it for a one-time access price only during the webinar and only during this launch. Again, the best price to get it is on this webinar today. Tomorrow it's going to be slightly more expensive, then more expensive, then more expensive. And finally, after the launch event, it just, there's one time will go away. The lifetime access goes away, and the all-inclusive access that I gave you today for this wonderful price, it goes away. The reseller goes away. So then only the basic product, I just go to the regular SaaS marketing style where people buy the product, they use it for their business. That's it, right? No specials. So this is the time to get the product if you want the special. Roger says, I have all your products, including Vidco. So here is the thing, guys. I know some of you have already got a product from me in the setup. So today I've got two special products in here, Vidco and Livecaster. If you got any of these products, don't worry about it. All you need to do is reach my support and tell them, Cyril, I have Vidco from you already and I want this instead. So I've got a huge portfolio of products, just like Ganti says. You can go to my website, you can see all my products, and if there is anything that you would like to replace Vidco or Livecaster with, because you already have it, you can just tell my support about it and you can do it. They will just do it for you. And let me remind you, I've got 24 hours chat support with real people, right? Here I don't use AI because I know AI I know where to use AI to make it practical, and I know where AI is not something you should use because it hurts people. So again, on all my websites, you got this beautiful little icon, and you got the AI rep. You can put in your name, your email, for example. Let me get that right. And you can start a chat, and you can get a real person, right? So there is this button that says, take me to a real person, and you can get a real person. And they will respond to you, and you will be able to talk to any person. So Circe is one of my human employees, right? So you can already discuss with them, and she will help you. So not everything is done by AI. On my website, you can get support by human chat, and you can solve your problems without any delays. So that's something that is always a facility with me. Golem says you're a man of integrity. Thank you, Golem. And shouldn't that be the human experience? Like, I think we, as a species, we get forward when everybody just keeps the commitment. It's not hard to do that. You keep your commitment. You have people who rely on you, and it just makes it easy to conduct business. Like if I was not doing keeping my word, keeping my commitment, you wouldn't be showing up on the webinar today and telling me, hey, I want to buy this product. You would be showing up and telling me, Cyril, I don't want to deal with you ever again. So that's the kind of I think it makes life simple when you just make a commitment to do your job well, and you don't need to explain anything to anyone. You just do your job, and it just show up, and that's enough, right? So yeah, that's what we do. Golem says I've got all your products since 10 years. Greg, why not white label offered? Well, that's a good question, Greg, because I don't like white labels. White labels destroy the brand. I have invested a lot of effort, and I will be investing a lot of effort in this product, right? I've got a reseller which is absolutely sensible. But I don't do white labels, because when you do white labels, what happens is then I've got different things branched, going off, and I have to maintain that. And it's just not practical for me with my type of marketing, with my type of investments that I do on the products. So I did white labels 10 years ago, but then I realized they are contra to my to building my business, and they're contra again. They go against trying to do a good job at it. So I just stopped offering, and I do not offer white labels. Not been and haven't been doing that for years now. Sorry about that. Carlos says, I've got 600,000, nearly 700,000 reward points. Absolutely, Carlos, you can cash them in. There is a button inside of the reward store. You know where it is, and if you don't see it anything there that you can get access to easily, just reach out to my support. Tell them they will do it for you. Sharon says, can you offer PayPal Pay in 4? Sharon, it's not available to me where I am, so unfortunately I can't. If I was in the US, probably yes, but unfortunately my business is not in the US, so I don't have the provision. I think later on, the platform that I'm working with, they are trying to incorporate that. So when it's possible, I will offer it, but cannot. Sorry about that, guys. Carlos says for shares in the company. Well, Carlos, that was unexpected. Uh, well, so far the shares are not being sold in the market. Again, Swati has dropped in the link, guys. If you get Vidicom today, I would appreciate if you drop me a little chat, drop me a little word in the chat telling me that you got Vidicom, and I can give you a shout out. And my voice is just about to give up. I think I held on pretty well considering I was coughing a lot yesterday. Dave Todd says, got it. Thank you so much, Dave Todd. I appreciate it. Thank you again, Carlos, for your good comment. Another great product and presentation. Appreciate it. Michelle Embry, feel better. I'm sure I will. I'm going to take a break after this and rest my voice. And thanks again for getting this, Carlos. I appreciate it. I will try to answer questions a little more. Ken said, I got it. Can't wait to help others. Absolutely, Ken. I know you got a great agency business, and I know you will be making a lot of e-com videos for people. Mike got it too. Thank you, Mike, so much for getting this product today. I appreciate you. And welcome to Vidicom. I'm excited to see the videos that people will produce. And, I have a little dashboard that tells me what people produce sometimes. So, for example, in my AdStorm, I launched it last month. People have made about 1100 ads so far. So I like to see the kind of work people do so that I can improve it. I can improve the product. So I'm watching out. You can look forward to this. I'm trying to see the kind of work people do, how they use my products, and I try to improve that. I try to improve the product with time based on how people are using it. So if you sometimes you don't even need to tell me, you know, how you're using the product and how you would want to improve it. I'm trying to do it all by myself too, at the best I can, and my team is also at it. So yeah, we'll be trying to make the product even better. Thank you again, Ganti, for attending the webinar. I appreciate it. I think you're back in the US now. Sharon, I'm cash strapped. So Sharon, no problems. Here is what we'll do for you, Sharon. You've been such a great attendee, and I saw your focus right in the beginning. We're going to keep this offer for you. Just reach out to my support with your email address, and we will do a special deal for you even after the launch. And we'll try to find some way to work with you. Don't worry about it, right? Appreciate you. Thanks again for attending. A lot of people are still on the webinar. If you got questions, I will answer them. I will not leave you hanging, guys. So please drop me any questions that you have about Vidicom. If anyone wants to see the demo again, let me know. I can show you the demo again, maybe at 1.5 times the speed. So it will go on by faster. So if you want to see the demo again, anyone, just let me know in the chat and I will play the demo one more time. Anyone who wants to see the demo again? Thank you, Ganti. Thank you, Sharon. Okay, Ganti wants to see Jerome too. So very quickly, I'm going to play. Hello and welcome to Vidicom, the video maker. And I'm going to play it with 1.5 times the speed. I hope that's okay. It will just make things faster. I like to listen to videos at 1.5x, even on 2x sometimes. For e-com marketers and product owners. Well, every product listing deserves a video because when you put a video on a listing page, on your landing page, the conversions get a big boost. But preparing these videos is hard and it takes time and a lot of money. Now with Vidicom, you can solve this problem and create fantastic videos in a matter of minutes. So let's take a look and see how Vidicom works. So get started. We will just go right into the action and click on create video. Now you can provide all the information manually, like product information. Yes, that's basically what Vidicom needs, just some product info. Or you can bring in your product information from your sales page. So I've got this little random Shopify website that I've picked. Yes, Vidicom can take any page from the internet, including your popular platforms like Shopify, Amazon, Etsy, WooCommerce, whatever you can think of. Just copy the URL and paste it. And then click on fetch details. So Vidicom is going to pull the details in just a few seconds and then set up your entire video plan. Here we go. You see, Vidicom pulled in all the data like product specifications, product features, product benefits, product description, also picked up some images from the sales page so that it can use the images in the video. If you want, you can modify things. Let's say you want to change anything, you can. For example, if you want to just remove this feature, maybe it's not practical or not required, just modify whatever you want. And you don't need to go very deep into this because Vidicom figures it out all by itself. Click on proceed, and next you can choose how long a video you want to make. Now, typically for a listing, I would recommend a video from 1 minute to 5 minutes. In this particular example, let's do a minute-long video. You can choose the aspect ratio too. If you want to use the video as a social video, you want to put it on TikTok or you want to put it on Instagram for marketing, you can make a 9:16 vertical or a square video for Instagram, or you can do a 16:9. You also get to choose the AIs you want to use. And at Technique Force, we always believe in multiple AIs, so we're giving you many options. You can use GPT for text, or you can use Claude and Gemini or Grok. For images, you can use Google, Flux, GPT, or Seedream. So once you're ready, click on proceed. And now you can choose the voice that you want to do the voiceover, the narration in. We've got a number of ready-made voices for you from OpenAI, so you can do a preview.
Hey there, I'm Ash. Chill now.
If you want to put in any special instructions, you can. If you want to change the language, you can do that too. Or you can even bring your custom voice. So I created a voice earlier called Mark.
AI is the biggest revolution in the history of
So
mankind.
you can create voices over here. I will just go back in after I finish the first video and show you how to create custom voices. For this, let's choose Ash and click on proceed. Next, it's time to choose a background score. So take a look here. You can click on a ready-made collection that we have. Choose the music. I think this one is fine. But here also we've done some fun new stuff, like you can generate tracks with AI. So here's a button, generate new track, and you can generate tracks with AI. We've got one track over here ready made. Let's listen to this one. So this is created by AI earlier, but for this particular example, let's just stick to this one. Okay, this is pretty neat. You can also upload your own music if you want to. Once you're ready, click on proceed. And now your video is being analyzed and creatives are being created. I'm talking about the initial visuals, the parts of the video. So let's come back in a couple of minutes and continue from there. All right, the first thing you get here is a little script that will be used as narration on the video. So you can read it very quickly. Meet the Ebony Mini Unique Diaper Bag. So it's all about the product, about the benefits and all. And if you want to accept it, if you want to change it, you can. If you want to use it as is, that's perfectly fine. Click on proceed, and then you can set up captions. So the captions are the titles that will display on the video, the text, and you've got some options about how you want them to look. I think I really am partial to this style, so I will just take that one, but you've got other options too, and you can also change the font, the size, everything. Click on proceed, and now the images are being created. The storyboard is being made. And check it out, your visuals are created. Now notice this, Vidicom really did a great effort of humanizing the entire product. What we got was a bag, but the video that we're going to create has an amazing presentation. You see that you've got all sorts of human elements. There's a baby, there is a bag. Of course, this picture wasn't there in the original. You can see now we are showing the waterproof features, baby conveniences, and the travel ready features, and the storage convenience, then the comfort in carriage, the easy access, the 12 pockets, all the storage boxes that it has. And this is something that not even a top visualizer can do in a very little time. In the amount of time that Vidicom took to get here, all this work is amazing. Now, you can go ahead, click proceed, and make a very nice slideshow style video, or you can even animate individual clips if you want to. For example, let's say I wanted to animate this clip. All I need to do is click on animate, and if I want to create a prompt that decides how I want to animate it, I can put that in, show this in action. For example, you can write whatever you want and then click on animate. Now this can take a little while. Till then you can review the rest of the stuff. You can see the narration. This is the narration that will play along with each slide. If you want to rewrite it, you can. And if you want to put some sort of specific effect in the slide. So I just picked a random image of a girl from the internet, and I've got the bag image from my product listing uploaded here. And I put in some random instructions. You can do better if you want to. And once you're ready, click on generate UGC avatar video. Again, you can choose the length of the video. I'm keeping 4 seconds. Now let's wait a few minutes, a few seconds when it's generated, and we'll add it. The video generated, check it out.
You guys, seriously, this is my favorite bag. Look at it, it's perfect for everything.
Now, this is a great UGC video. The AI even kept in mind that this is an Indian girl, and they matched the accent perfectly. The bag is absolutely realistic in her hands, and you can just click on add slide.
You guys, seriously.
And here we have the UGC video as a part of the video. Now, I think we're ready for generation, so just click on proceed and let it happen. It's processing and preparing the video clips for the generation for the rendering. And there we go, the video is ready, and we can play it by clicking on play.
The Ebony Mini Zurich Diaper Bag. Compact, stylish, and ready for adventure with your little one. From park strolls to weekend getaways. Lightweight mini backpack design with smart diaper bag features. Crafted for comfort, speed, and everyday durability. And water-resistant materials for messes.
You guys, seriously, this is my favorite bag. Look at it, it's perfect for everything.
Great looking product video done in minutes. Let's go back to the dashboard. I got a couple more that I want to show you. Take a look at this one.
Removable, moisture-wicking liner and cheek pads fight sweat.
This is
and
for a
odors,
helmet.
while the secure double D ring closure locks confidence in. Meet the tactical off-road helmet, built for riders who push harder, climb higher, and demand pro-grade protection without the price. Get
All done from just a few images. Take a look at this one.
free US shipping and returns included. Mail it back, then get your digital results in 4 to 6 weeks. Beautifully organized on any device online. Easily see at-risk, carrier, and clear results with condition callouts.
No need to know editing, no need to know copywriting, no need to know graphic design.
Part of the
Vidicom
Finley modular
just does
series.
everything for
Add
you for
sections,
any product
group-
category, for any product. Now, remember I was telling you about some extra features, voices and music. Well, you can create the voiceovers in your own voice or any voice you want. Just click on create new voice, and you can give it a name like John, and you can describe how John should sound, like a grumpy 90-year-old veteran, for example. Or you can make exactly the voice profile that you want, or you can clone your own voice. Upload a small sample, just a few seconds long, and Vidicom can make the narrations in the voice that you specify your own voice to. So that is in voices. Now in music, you can create AI music. So click on generate music, and you can give it a track like my background track. This way you can create copyright-free music. Never worry about copyright strikes again or issues again, because you can make exactly the music you want, like cinematic and pop. And we will keep only instrumentals because we want a background track, but you can make songs if you want to, and you can make a song about your product. Click on generate tracks. All right, the track is ready. Perfect product music. So that's how easy it is to create custom resources, custom voices, custom music, and create a truly world-class product video without hiring an editor, without hiring a copywriter or a graphic designer, and getting it done in minutes from your computer. If you get Vidicom, I'll see you on the inside. Awesome, guys. So we saved a lot of time by playing the video at 1.5x. Now I'm going to answer some questions. I saw some great questions, but again, this is the place to get this product. If you haven't got it yet and you still want to, drop me a word in the chat when you do. Now, very quickly, Ernst, we give you 50,000 credits, not 50. It was a small typo, and we've already fixed it. I hope my team has, that is. So you get 50,000 credits for $44. Awesome. So again, Ernst, another question. Can you upload your own UGC clips? Absolutely, Ernst, you can. Not a timeline style feature. We don't have a timeline style feature. Instead, we've got this area where you can just click a plus button and put in there. I will tell you why I don't want to put in a timeline style feature in these products. The reason is it makes the complexity a lot more. When you have a timeline, you want to edit clips like dragging and dropping and trying to transition from them using, transitions and all. Using the editor kind of a perspective, it works very well if you are an editor, if you are an experienced editor. But if you're not an editor and you don't want to spend time trying to, time clips correctly, it's a different ball game. So I want to create products that are kind of like one click and easy, and you can edit them inside an editor if you want to. So if you wanted to edit this further, you could actually go into an editor and do this. But yet you can put in your own clips, UGC clips or any sort of clip by using that plus button and putting it in the slides. Ernst, can you size the captions on mobile and vertical videos? Absolutely, you can, Ernst. You can size it. You can also place it like on the top of the video or the middle or the bottom. You can. And Ganti's got a question. How much can you charge? Well, Ganti, I believe it's a fair price if you charge from, I would say $200 to $300 is good. Let's say you have a customer who can give you repeat business and who doesn't want a lot of customizations, who doesn't want you to create very complicated videos with lots of animation. I think most of the videos will usually have slides and one animation and one UGC clip. That's a very, I would say, basic and standard recipe. And if you do that, it's going to cost you something like $1.50 to make. You could charge $150 for it. It would still be quite a smart return. Ernst says, but I would say $200 plus. $200 to $250 is a good price. Ernst, okay, I already answered that one. Golem says, I will buy the whole upgrades. Thank you, Golem. I appreciate it. Ernst says, can we set up a template with a predefined design? No, Ernst, you cannot set up a template. It looks at this. It looks at the listing and creates the design based on that. So you can't set up a template. Sorry. Golem, is it correct that my reseller buyers will get the elite and pro levels? Yes, you can choose which one you want to give them. They will get either one of those. Jerome says, do you recommend a price for the video time? I would recommend, see, these are e-com videos. Nobody on a listing page is gonna watch a 10-minute video. Most e-com videos will have to be a minute long, maybe 2 minutes, right? They're small videos, right? So you can't make a really long video. It doesn't make sense and there's no reason to. So they can be churned out pretty easily. They're very affordable. A 1 to 2 minute long video, like maybe 50 cents, 30 cents to $1.50. So don't try to make long e-com videos that you put on listings. People will get irritated with that because they can't watch a 5-minute video. Even 5 minutes is long enough. This product can create videos of up to 7 minutes. But again, I would not recommend people to put up 7-minute videos on e-com listings because it is too long. People who go to e-com listings want to watch a 1-minute video, maybe max 2 minutes. So yeah, that's my suggestion. Again, you of course understand your business better and you can adapt it. Let's see if we got more questions or not. Golem, can I upload my own video and then edit it? No, Golem, this is not a video editor. It is a video producer using AI. So you need to come in with a product, either product listing or product descriptions, product details. You can't come in with a video and edit it. It's not an editor at all. It does not have editing features. Just wanted to tell you that, like not video editing features. Awesome again, guys. So I hope I was able to answer the questions that you have. And I think we've been here for nearly like 1 hour and 50 minutes. So maybe it's time to wrap up the webinar. Thank you again for attending. A lot of you are still here. I appreciate you. And thanks for being on the webinar. I had a lot of people purchase the product today. And I want to thank all the buyers who got the product. Again, the webinar is the right time to purchase. I will have a live webinar tomorrow too at 10 a.m. EST, after which the official launch goes live at 11. So please feel free to attend the second webinar if you want to. You're welcome, more than welcome to attend it. The launch event itself will be 7 days long. The special lifetime, the one-time access, one-time price will be available for the next 7 days. After that, it goes away. So please get this product during this time for the best price. After that, it goes to recurring. On that note, Thank you again for attending. Thanks again, everyone who's been there. And I will see you later. This is Cyril Gupta signing off.